Whiskey and Weight is brought to you in association with Dragon Claw Whiskey. Today on the show we have Crooks, who is the founder, the mastermind behind this brand. So we'll go in depth about it and find out more about the product. And also, don't forget, if you've got any aches or pains, feeling under the weather, or want to just give yourself a wee boost, make sure you get up to the #1 recovery suite in the city. That is the Recovery Hub, which is up in the Work West area. To use all the services with a 30% discount, make sure you use the promo code Whiskey30. Alright people, episode 16 of the Whiskey and Weight Show, and today we are joined with the #1 tattooist in the world and
Leslie,
the founder of this the greatest whiskey in the country, bar none.
What man?
Folks, give it up for Mr. Crooks.
yeah, thank you very much. That's an intro and a half there. I won't contradict anything you said. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Sounds good, so I'm gonna take it. That's fantastic.
Listen, I actually was researching you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I've stumbled across. We're not only with one of the best tattooists in Belfast, the inventor of a whiskey, but the coolest man in the north of Ireland.
Yeah.
Officially?
Officially.
Actually, yeah. Officially.
Ratified, certified.
He's got the Mr. Frosty Ace lie to prove it.
Yeah, I thought that was going to open so much doors for me. And I got about an hour out of it, and then it was on as this.
The picture looked good.
Yeah.
He's on his Harley or his motorbike, and he has his Mustang in the back, he has a big Jeep in the back, big beard, and he's got his Mr. Frosty Ace lolly.
I do.
Well, is that all you get for being the coolest man in the city?
I think once, I honestly did think like the phone's going to ring off the hook here. People are just going to want to do stuff.
Who were you up against?
Every big brother dancing with a star.
Do you know who I was up against? I have to be really careful how I say this because I'll just say it. They basically put up saying we're going to who wants to vote for the coolest guy, and then they give some examples. Jamie Dornan was in there. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. They said it. Could it be him? And then they went through voting, and I got more votes.
So more or less
between you and Jamie?
He didn't get any votes.
Basically.
But I have a funny feeling.
Tyrone was voting for him. Tyrone fancies him.
I'm pretty sure he had no idea this was going on, you know.
I didn't even know like that was an award you could win. I'm a reason I haven't won this thing.
Who was it between?
You said Jimmy
Dornan. Jamie, is that it?
No, not at all.
Starting listening to Beyonce.
I don't know. It basically popped up that I was tagged in this thing,
right.
And I thought, right, so yeah.
Didn't even care about the competition.
Wait
a minute.
Yeah,
I won it.
And I just was like, I'll share this, you know. Sure, if I win, I win. And I won. And I remember that weekend I was out drinking with my mate, and he said to somebody, "Oh, he's been voted this," and the person went, "I didn't vote for you."
Wow.
I mean, in other words, like, and I think from that moment, I realized, you know, it's not an accolade of.
I don't know. It's probably I'd be
that's a proper thing that the way people are here, but they don't want you to get above your station, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like he probably did vote for you. And he's like, I didn't vote for you.
Yeah. You're right though. Like,
let's get into your whiskey.
Oh yeah, we're sipping on it.
Yeah, here we go.
Like what happened in the last 3 weeks.
Boom.
So yeah, this is we're putting. Oh, this is the mixer in this one.
Yes.
Probably as a whiskey person, I probably shouldn't be advocating mixing it, but I mix it anyway all the time.
It's 2022.
Whiskey and Weight mixer drinks.
Is that actually my whiskey?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. Fuck's names are like,
Listen.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm thrown out. I'm not even a massive whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
I'll drink it, but as I said, a couple people have Asian flush, it's called. I'm not Asian, but I have Asian flush where I turn red, blotchy red when I drink whiskey.
You told me that.
Yeah, so I try and stay away from it. But this whiskey is no joke. It's fucking great.
Thank you.
That's
cool.
And how do you come up with concept of what flavours you want in it? What notes? What?
Yeah, I mean, this one is the one that's finished in a Jamaican rum cask. It's the second one. The first one was American oak. And, like, to be honest, finishing it in rum isn't groundbreaking. Like, it's been done before and by quite a lot of brands. I sort of like rum, so I just thought, you know, I'll try that and give it a go. And it was in the rum for quite a long time, the rum barrels, so I think you can definitely taste it off.
Yeah,
more so than maybe some other brands. But, so it's really just experimenting, you know, and like just taking it from there.
When did you get started into sitting through that? Was it lockdown you started it?
No, I was doing it for quite a long time before that.
Was it? I was going to say lockdown. You were drinking. You're like, fuck this. I make my own shit.
yeah. No, lockdown definitely accelerated the process because I had time to sit and like design stuff. And to be honest, it was never like a big massive action plan. This is what I'm going to do. It was just sort of bit by bit by bit, and then it just took on a life of its own. And it's in me to sort of, if I'm going to do something, like I got to do it right.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do it right, at least try to maybe make an impact with it. So it just happened organically, you know.
I think you have a trump card on most whiskey brands and stuff. Like your labeling, your packaging and stuff. It's next level compared to the most, and that's probably because your tattooing history and your art history. So
yeah, I think so. And also, there's nobody else to say no.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I think like in all these other whiskeys and all their drinks brands or whatever it is. It probably starts off really awesome at the design stage, and then somebody in finance goes, "Well, that label's going to cost too much. Let's drop the gold off it, or let's chop and change." Now, to be honest, there's a reason for that. Because when I came out the other side, it was like, "Holy crap, this has cost me a clean fortune to produce." But it looks good, and
it looks unbelievable.
I'm happy. Yeah, well, that's definitely.
When's you've another 4 free bands coming?
Yeah, there's 3 more. So the sherry finish is ready. It's ready now. It's out, I think, in the end of January. And then there's a port, and then there's a Japanese Mizunara is the last one.
And are they all? Is it all going to be the same kind of values as?
Yeah, pretty much the same style. Like they're a collection across the board. The design, the shapes, and everything stays the same, but the colours change, the design changes. But yeah, it's definitely a collection, and that's as far as I really the concept was going. But as like I said, it just takes on legs of its own. So the demand's massive.
Yeah.
Like that first one sold out in a matter of weeks.
Yes.
And it went to everywhere. There was a guy in Montana sent me a photograph of him with a bottle. But a lot of it was off the back of the tattooing.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've about 1 million followers on Facebook or Facebook. You've 150 on Instagram. So you're flying on the social media.
I've 52 on TikTok.
Do you?
Yeah, 52 followers.
Oh, right, just
you think 52,000? No, 52.
What's happening on TikTok?
TikTok is just.
I think we're too old for TikTok.
That's what it is,
isn't it?
Although I heard that
Tyrone loves TikTok.
I do, but I don't have a phone on.
You can't get addicted.
Yeah, you can. I do think you can get sucked into it, but allegedly, like 80% of TikTok users are over 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Not that that's making a damn bit of difference. No. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You'd be flying with your
54
million fucking ones on Facebook, but so that obviously boosted your sales crazy having that kind of social presence and stuff.
Yeah, I would say that anybody that bought it probably was following the tattoo.
But you know what is good? Like, because you've got the reputation for being like a top tier tattooist, so people are gonna try it. Even fucking people who aren't whiskey drinkers are going to try it, and then they're going to be like pleasantly surprised, going, "This is great."
Yeah, you're actually 100% right. There's people I know who bought it because it was something I created, and off the back of that, they're like, "Do you know what? Actually, I really like it," and then that's their entry into whiskey, which I guess in itself that's really good.
Yeah, maybe a novice whiskey drinker, it shocked me how much I've liked it.
Well, that's really good,
I heard the AA meetings full of guys with tattoos. You want a Christmas boys?
Yeah, it's
Dragon Claw meetings now.
Yeah, it's funny, like, it is alcohol. You are essentially like branding and marketing a product that does have, all joking aside, like quite a lot of historically negative aspects to it.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. No, seriously, you're totally right. I have to because seriously. Fast forward on later. Anyway, so where's your wee man getting them statues made? Go add to cart 50 of them. And then 4 hours later, there's a table full of your statues. And then you're just your shoes up in the air.
Anyway, lads.
So yeah, drink responsibly before you know it, you have a house full of you.
I heard a rumour. I don't know if it's legit rumour. You started off drinking Malibu.
Yeah.
Malibu.
How did you hear that? Did I tell you that?
No, that's rumour. Yeah,
it's a rumour.
I come here to street. I know what Chris Crooks drinks.
Yeah. It was written inside a toilet. Chris Crooks drinks Malibu. It did start in Malibu.
That's
It hasn't actually ended in
wrong?
Malibu. Why? How?
Malibu is unbelievable, by the way. I love Malibu.
Well,
It just can't get
far.
drunk.
It's just holiday in a bottle, isn't it? You know.
It smells
remember
great.
the
Yes, great.
advertisement for it years ago. Hey man, it's total great, lad. Then we got the looks like
Yeah.
a fun drink.
I grew up in Portadown, so I was like desperate needed culture. So I was like Malibu. That's the way I'll culture.
It's so
myself.
easy to drink, but Malibu as well. So that
Yeah.
got you. So you went to bar. I was on another person's podcast. Well, not name him, but you were saying this. But you went. You had a few beers. You didn't like any of the beers, and you just said "fuck it, Malibu," and then you stuck on Malibu. But your ma and dad are both missionaries.
Were missionaries?
Were?
Yeah, ex-missionaries, ex-husband and wife as well.
All right.
There's one who whoever tried
alright.
the other one, then it makes it fuck. It's one of the worst.
Should have just drank more Malibu.
Well,
yeah.
that's weird. Honey, surely they wouldn't be drinking them, would they?
No, nobody really drank in my family at all.
What
Which is-
kind of missionaries are we talking? Like,
Is there more than one type?
for like Mormons or Christians or Catholics or
Yeah. Christians, missionaries, yeah.
Missionaries?
I actually don't,
I
really
don't know.
But we did. Like, I grew up in. I was born here. Like,
Okay.
all my family from here. Generations are here, and we moved to America when I was young, and they did they studied there, and then we flew from there to Papua New Guinea, which is like a small island,
South
North
Australia,
Australia.
yeah.
And that's where I grew up for quite a few years.
Really?
Did you?
Yeah. Moved back here in primary 4, I think.
So is that's why Malibu just takes you back home.
That's it, yeah. The heart of the island, yes. That's what it is, yeah. Kicking back and pouring it out. Just, with the heater on the fan, just trying to get a bit of.
So
When did you
you're
get
from
in?
a church family? Eh?
Yeah. In fact, I actually did go to a Bible college one summer to try to sort of like to go into being a youth minister.
Did you?
You went really against that night. Tattooing,
Yeah.
covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
Whiskies, fucking
Yeah.
real youth.
Yeah, hello. I'm from a church family myself.
Yeah.
My grandfather is like.
You
Bishop.
talk about him every single week on
This
this.
is my granddad.
Jesus Christ.
I'm his favourite grandson.
Yeah.
But he is a preacher, Bishop R.L. Edwards in the
Right, okay.
Pentecostal church. So all my aunties and a lot of my cousins are all born again.
Yeah.
So
And
we
it's
grew
it's
up-
the energetic.
Aye,
you know,
yeah,
Pentecostal,
yeah.
like-
It's brilliant
Yeah.
singing.
Well, it is. I mean, it definitely is way more enjoyable than
Yeah.
The
like
mass.
being
Catholic.
screamed at. You know, like you know.
Everyone silent.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. But but as a grown up in a place where no one's drinking, but how did you get involved in like, or how did they look at you
How did
drink?
you backslide and become a...
Backslide. Brilliant. I haven't heard that term since Christmas dinner. To be honest, like, it was never for me. You know, I remember in that Bible college, you were in dorms, and we were going into Liverpool that day to sort of, like, I don't know, talk to people and everything. And I woke up really early, and I don't know why, but I must have had internet. It was really long ago, but some way I remember thinking like Slipknot was bringing a new album out that day. And I woke up thinking, I can't wait to go to Liverpool, to go to HMV to get a new Slipknot album. And I looked around me and everybody was reading the Bible, and I was like, probably not no part in this. You know what I mean? Probably not really into this.
You should have spoke up and said you might have called a couple of other
Yeah, come on,
I just
yeah.
want to get the Slipknot series.
Yeah, and I ended up, like,
Close.
they were standing in the square doing their thing, and I like, fecked off and went to the Tate Modern Museum. Check out the art, so
much
I
better.
think that was pretty much like a talent sign.
What is it, 18, 19?
No, younger than that, 15.
So you were always in the art, always.
Yeah, definitely always in the art.
When did you kind of think to yourself, here, I'm going to be it? Because if anyone doesn't know Chris Crooks, huge name in tattooing.
I do.
And when did you decide when you were going to be a tattoo artist?
It's actually probably the earliest memory I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Always wanted to be a
always be a
tattooist?
tattooist. Always want to be a tattooist.
So,
And actually, my grandfathers had tattoos because they
Right.
were like, back in the day in the Navy and getting
Alright, that's
tattoos.
what I
And all.
was gonna say.
So when you see them, you're just like, as a kid, you're like, "Friggin' class." And my granddad, like, they're all Christians later in life, but he had like a naked woman from the back with a snake wrapped in her wee bum and all. And we were like, what I mean? Like, you just could tell it's like there's something cool about that. And that's pretty much how it sort of just...
And as soon as you're 16 or 17, or what age you have to be to be
What is it? What is?
I did a tattoo on someone before I got tattooed.
Really?
Yeah.
I would
Quite a lot of
I would
tattoos.
not trust a man coming in. He's no tattoos, going right.
But I had a massive beard.
Oh well then.
No, I didn't. I was...
One of them ones.
Well,
Happy New Guinea.
yeah. No, actually, I really did was tattooing people as a job of doing it before I got tattooed, because I was living at home and I couldn't go home with a tattoo.
Were you ever doing the? I always hear the tattoo artists start out doing like tattoo parties.
Yeah, we were doing
Were you ever
boxing
in that?
gloves.
No.
Name underneath.
Oh no, that would have been highbrow. That would have been actually high. Basically, being reported down, it was predominantly paramilitary tattoos. Just both sides. Both sides. Of the community, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Isn't that the only Union Jack boxing gloves?
There probably was some in there. I mean, I learned a lot. I could actually draw an AK-47 with my eyes closed. Yeah. Schematically correct. Just like, yeah. They get the odd time the hand the wrong way around or like whatever. But
when did you started? You've started Dragon Claw, it's called, or White
Dragon.
Dragon tattoo shop. When did that open?
2006. So yeah, 2006. Maybe before that. So nearly 20 years ago. About 18 years ago.
And I've seen, right? I've been watching your Instagrams and whatnot. There's a lot of, because you do large full body ones, and there's ones very close to penis tattoos. Have you ever done a penis tattoo?
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
No, I mean, I see them on a regular basis.
That'd be a plane.
It would be.
Sean's brother has one.
Yeah, sure, huh? He's a dagger.
A dagger tattooed on his dick.
A crossface or long ways.
It's meant to be a sword.
That's what I was going to say. Technically, it's a sword. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine the pain that would go through.
I don't know. Yeah. It's either going to be the worst pain in the world or not that bad. What did he say? Did he think it was
He
bad?
was drunk.
I think he was pretty out of it.
Yeah.
He was on a stag do.
But that's pain.
Yeah.
Do you ever? What's your views on? You're a tattoo artist, and someone comes in with numbing cream. Are you saying get the fuck out?
I don't mind. You know, it's not. It doesn't last. Like, they do 7 hours.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's gonna run out.
Because I'm a man that I cannot take pain. I only discovered, like, I've got stomach and all this done. I didn't know about numbing. I just punched myself and was getting fucking tattooed. But my back.
Yeah, I was like,
What's wrong with
my back. I paid for a full day.
Don't come out after tattoo with 2 steaks.
Brian Camp.
yeah.
I got a tattoo, but I went down for my tattoo of Helen from back piece, and the back seems to be the worst place for me. And I sat down. I booked the full days, 8 hours or whatever, and I sat down. The first half an hour, I just got up and said, "Heaven, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I cannot do this. I'm sorry." And I paid for the full day. It's a larger full day, but we need to get some numb cream or something.
Yeah.
Fucking, and she's done it. She went and got numb cream for me, and fuck me, it's unbelievable. It does wear out after a while, but for the first 3 hours or so.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably good because, like, for Helen, having like your back piece there, the way it's composed, it's probably perfect for numbing cream.
Yeah.
Where for whenever I'm doing like the full back in one go.
Yeah.
Because I guess, was yours all line in one go, or
No, it's been
sections?
sections.
Yeah.
She's a saint, Helen, if you're watching.
Yeah, Helen's like a phenomenal artist,
Yeah.
definitely, and such a distinctive
She's
style.
working hard, Hans. You'll get up to Christmas.
Oh, here.
Only joking. Although I thought I had beef for the tattoo.
yeah. I don't support that message at all. No, Helen is like, in fact, when I first moved to Belfast, she was one of the first people I met, and she's lovely.
No, she's
Yeah,
like,
lovely. And like, she's a female tattooist who's been in it when it was extremely male dominated industry, and she's very, very good. Just trying to backpedal.
Listen, book me and I'm going to have to get a wee tattoo. I said it was finished, but speak to Helen to get me.
Yeah.
is there any tattoos where you'd refuse to do?
The images or the place on their body?
No, like imagery.
Yeah.
Or you have, because right now
Everything.
you're all Japanese at the minute, aren't
Yeah.
you? So,
Well, hypothetically, anything that would just be offensive.
yeah.
Because, you know, that might be that person's viewpoint, but, like, you did it. So
Yeah.
you're going to be held accountable for it. You know
What
what I
about
mean?
the Japanese swastika?
That's actually a thing.
It is. It's thing.
Yeah.
It's right, yeah.
Yeah. But no, and then body parts, I wouldn't be overly keen on doing anything that's like, you know, it's
On
going to
the face,
affect
yeah.
someone. Again, because even though it's their choice to get it, you're the one did it. You know?
I seen you on hands the other day. Someone's
Yeah,
hands.
hands are something that I'm like, quite a new thing. I was sort of against them, but most of those guys who got their hands done, that's their last. Everything's full.
Don't have
you know?
to-
Because I wanted to get my hands done, but who was it telling me? It was before I went to Helens. He was like, because I put on bandages to train, put on gloves and all that shit, he's going to turn out shit after if I don't take the proper healing time. I was like,
Yeah, you definitely need the proper healing time.
Yeah, so-
But it's funny you said that you don't like pain.
I know.
But he
And
keeps
you're a
getting
boxer?
tattoos.
Oh, it's
Well, obviously you're boxing.
boxing. Boxing pain
boxing,
is
yeah.
nowhere near.
Is it not?
I would take punches all day.
Yeah.
And they get a tattoo, and like people think that's insane. Body shots. I hate body shots.
Yeah.
I don't want body shots all day. But face, I take it.
Boxing pain is like hard to describe. It's like the pain is after effect, you know, like when you go home and you relax, you know, Jesus, my jaw's sore,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
muscles are all sore.
Where you're just
Whereas tattooing
instant.
is like somebody like burning you.
Yeah. It's actually the other way around with tattooing.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
walk out,
One-
you're like,
then you're
once
okay,
you
yeah.
finish, you're like, fuck, I mean, I was sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And you forget about tattoo pain almost within a week. You're like, fuck, that's actually alright. I can go back to that.
Yeah, that's what we spoke about this before, but when I got my first tattoo and I was prepared for the worst pain ever, and then I was like, it's not too bad. And I went back for a
Yeah.
second sitting, and I was going, it doesn't even hurt. And as soon as Tommy Gundam went, as soon as Tommy put the friggin' needle in, I was like, I was landing myself.
yeah.
It was
You're
aching.
fairly done, aren't you?
Fully covered except for the most mature show.
Where's
That was
the worst part?
Are you waiting to get that done? Sorry.
Back of the knees.
Really?
Yeah, right up in.
Don't take
right
that
up
down.
in-
Never get that.
Yeah, right. It's great. The list will be long. Like, because it's a bodysuit that's sort of right into your ass.
Oh.
That's not fun at all.
Is it wherever's like there's more meat is sore, or wherever's less meat sore?
I don't have a less meter area, so I can't really tell you. So I mean, even I've got fat wrists, so I mean, I don't know where you would have to. But I find that like anywhere you would imagine it would suck, it sucks. Like, you know, people like the school nip you in the back of the arm,
Yeah.
like just anywhere you
Yeah.
think.
But I always
shit
feel,
is
say
shit.
they're tattooing there,
Yeah,
it feels like it's there, or fucking
Yeah.
tattooing here, it feels like they're on their neck or something. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird. It doesn't make sense to me.
yeah. The way the pain works out, it doesn't make any sense.
Kills
It's all
me.
over the place.
I hate,
Yeah.
hate getting them, love them, but hate getting
I
them.
remember Tyrone's first tattoo. We got the IRA,
I got that
right
covered
there.
up.
and it was unreal.
It was unreal.
he loves
Was
it.
it
It was class.
that well done?
It was done
Was
well,
it
to be
script?
honest.
Like really nice script.
Tommy loved it.
I loved
hated
it.
So you both got it.
No,
Match
he
and-
got it. No.
Match and IRA. Is that
No,
right?
IRA.
Ara.
No, the Egypt.
Fuck me!
I swear to Christ, you just went, it was beautiful, it was fantastic. I thought you got matching IRA tattoos. Now, think about it.
Also, not
Yeah.
disclaimer, not IRA members of any affiliation.
But listen, I'm not the only one. The comment section is going to be blowing up before that part.
Do you know what?
Right, someone's going to be writing, I can't believe. Oh, IRA. Right.
I actually said that
Egyptian.
to Chris Suter before, and he was like, "You got an IRA tattoo?" And I was like,
See?
"No, IRA." But I can see where it comes
Yeah.
from. You can't really know
See,
about saying it in Belfast.
The rat tattoo.
Oh, fuck me.
So you got it covered up anyway.
Yeah, I got to cover it up.
Right.
So Helen done a great cover up for me.
What's the cover up again? Let me just refer to this tattoo.
Refer to this.
the
Have you talked about this in your podcast yet?
No, never.
You've got to be talking about this.
I know.
Because it's the first thing I
Screamer
noticed.
wants
Yeah,
it
some people
took off.
are haters of us.
Why?
I don't know.
What's-
Maybe he just hates me. Well, I think it's great. It shows you all my wee tattoos. It shows
The
me-
muscle definition in your
The
calves.
game on
The
the
week
big
I went there,
one.
I had a black guy the week I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put the black eye in.
I think it looks good. but
That's awesome.
After Fabio knows Screamer, he is abusing it every week. So I just says, I'm not even gonna get one now.
That's why you're not getting
Why is he abusing it? Like, what's he?
Makes it shit.
Shit.
What is that? I love it. I love it.
Abusing it directly, or the whole idea of it.
I think he's just jealous of me, to be
The-
honest.
that poxy statue. What's he doing? Take that off. He phones me every week. Tom, get that statue off the table.
I think it's cool.
I think it's good. to be
Fuck him.
honest.
Fuck the haters.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Do you get much haters in the tattoo business?
probably do. I don't know.
You just
I mean,
don't
like,
know
I think it's human nature, especially it is here, actually. I get a lot of guys flying in, other artists, I talk about this, and it happens everywhere. But there's a lot of it happens here.
Yeah.
Where people, I just think, there's two types of people when they see someone who's like, get any sort of success. Everyone, when you're coming up, is super supportive all the time. But there's that wee point you reach where, like, it forks. In other words, one group is going to continue to support you and just think it's fantastic no matter how good you get at what you do. The other side just are going to hate you naturally.
And I think, what's out there is when you're coming up, everyone's pursuing some sort of goal. So we're all in the same boat, and so everyone can relate. But if you start achieving it, then the people who aren't achieving or aren't putting in the work that you are, then they start to become envious and be like, "No, this is like, who's he think he is?"
Yeah.
But they're not putting in the work. I've seen a thing on this rapper Lil Boosie, and he said, but it's brilliant what he says. He says you get the most hate where you're from because you're in the same class as these people. You grew up in the same street.
Yeah.
And you're here and they're still there. So they become hypnotized with hatred, and it's just, that is what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you're right, and I think it's it's usually a reflection of where they're at, not where you're at. And
definitely.
I think most people who get successful will sort of say the same thing, that they've seen other people get successful, so they feed off that. If you see somebody else working hard or doing well, it's inspiring to some people, but to other people, it's just easier just to go to that than to go, ooh, you know.
Because there is hard work behind success, so
totally.
somebody will inspire you to work harder.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that work ethic, then like you say, it's easier to go, he's a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
I taught him how to draw.
That's your claim to fame with Lavrov. I taught him how to play guitar.
It's not my claim to fame, it's just facts. I'm not begrudging, like,
I'm not begrudging, but I just want you to know.
It's the truth.
What's your plans for the future, or what for the whiskey and for the tattooing? Are you looking to expand the tattooing, or do you just like having your one shop? You have one.
Yeah, I have. Like I had a second shop in the city, and then we moved it together, just because the building became available, and now we have the whole building, and that's just nice having everybody together. I am just really happy. I don't think there's no real goals with tattooing. I'm really fortunate to have achieved like sort of like industry stuff goes, like, you know, the awards and magazines. So really my goal is just to continually give customers a really great experience every day, and that just means just keeping, you know, on top of producing quality tattoos. Expansion and all. I think there's some people that are like, you know, I think the bigger within tattooing, the bigger you get, the more distracted you're going to get. Like if you have more and more shops and all these different like a lot of people think the whiskey, for example, could be a distraction, but it's not, because believe it or not, that whiskey's done in, like, you know, a few hours at night I spend in that. But the minute I walk in that studio front door, my whole day is completely focused on that person. Like today's guy was from New York, and he was in yesterday and today, so he did 2 days. Like he's my boss for 2 days, and he's my focus. So I think like projects that you sometimes you think, oh, it'd be cool to do that. Reality is it's just a distraction, you know. So
I'm so like, I've got 2 tattoos, and then through the talent, I'm saving this week's space for when Tyrone dies, because I think he's gonna die before me. I'm gonna get,
that's lovely.
I'll get a
Morbid but lovely.
Like, I friggin' I said this to Tyrone when I came down to meet you, and I was like, what's the first thing I said? Do you do tattoos? And I was like, fuck, I am stupid. Like, I'm the #1 tattooist in the friggin' world, and I go, do you do tattoos?
Yeah, but look,
and I phoned him and I had, that's your man, Chris Crooks. Are you serious, Chris Crooks?
Well, look, at the end of the day, within any end, like boxing, for example, right? Like, as there on Saturday night, you could introduce me to any world-class boxer, and I wouldn't have known who they were. Yeah, and I wouldn't have said that. But he's standing there in shorts with boxing gloves on. I'm like, do you do me better at boxing gloves? I'll be on 2 minutes, mate. But no, it's just like within your own community. If you know, you know. And outside of that, it's completely understandable because there's so many worlds like sport. Whatever, and
yeah, I think like you don't realize different words. Like obviously we have our boxing words, we know everything about it, and everyone knows us. And then he's in comedy world now.
Yes,
so it's a completely different world.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
people don't give a fuck about boxers. They give a fuck about boxing.
Yeah,
they give a fuck about comedy, and it's the same in tattoo industry, obviously.
Yeah.
So you just don't realize there's all these different worlds going on that
absolutely
involved in.
Yeah, and like the whiskey, you would think tattoo and whiskey they really go hand in hand. They really don't. In the whiskey industry or the drinks industry, nobody knows about what I do. So I'm like, oh, you're the whiskey guy, or then in the tattoo, you're the tattoo guy. But the two very rarely cross over.
Yeah, I would have thought that would have went, as you said, hand in hand.
Yeah, I really wish it had went more hand in hand. I mean, I was banking on quite a lot of that going hand in hand. Turns out it's not that. It's not that like much of a crossover.
What about drinking before tattoo? It's not advisable, is it?
Tattoo or tattoo?
Before getting a
Me
tattoo?
doing it or the customer?
Before, well, obviously they had you doing it, though.
Yeah.
Well, I would trust you, Chris, because you're the number one.
Yeah, no,
But,
lots of margin for error.
Make a wee squiggle. No, that's where it's meant to be.
Yeah.
But like, see, if you were going in to get done, would you say don't drink or?
I think
whatever makes
it's
you
something like
I certainly wouldn't say like wake up
or something?
and wire like 3 shots into you. But if I think most people who like, especially people, I think everybody knows I'm getting tattooed tomorrow. I really don't want to feel shit.
That's
I think that's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's like, I'm gonna go out in the lash tonight and then I'm getting tattooed.
Like say, like I was booked in for 3 o'clock and I said, I'm gonna go for a few beers before here. Like, is that?
I think I'll be alright. I don't know. This is pretty really bad advice, but
does it thin your blood or something? Like it's harder to get the ink in or something like that?
I think it probably. I mean, it does definitely affect the consistency of your blood. But it'd be more annoying if you went for loads of beers. You'd be up and down going to the toilet every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I think that'd be the more annoying thing.
That would.
And you'd just be, it's a bit like if you ever go for a drink and then you head home early and you're right back into the normality of home.
Yeah.
Versus like midnight when it's really quiet and you come out normal, you're like, oh god, this is like. I didn't think I was drunk, but those 2 beers are making this quite hard to deal with.
So don't be drinking.
So don't be drinking. Right. Yeah.
We've got a wee game here for you, Chris. Right? We're all going to do it. Well, Tommy and you're going to, because I know which ones are which. So, there's 4 drinks for the people that are listening on Spotify. There's 4 drinks in front of us. One of them is Dragon Claw, and the other 3 are pretty shit whiskies compared to Dragon Claw. So we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna just smell them. Is that all right?
All right, okay, smell them. Go ahead.
You know which one's which.
I don't he does.
If you mess this up, Dragon Claw's finished.
Right, don't say it.
Right, that.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go for 1. Here we go.
Oh, you're drinking them.
Well, he's making my life a lot easier. So, let me smell your breath. You're only meant to drink half.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were taking 1 each.
Was it good?
Take half.
It's alright, because that's mine there.
I thought you beforehand. Chris knows his whiskey.
Well, I only said it because there's a common theme here that, we're going to run out of them by the time we come to it.
No, true.
Okay. Sorry, let's.
Well, you meant to guess as well. We completely fucked that up.
Fuck that up.
But here, Chris knows his whiskey anyway.
It is mine, isn't it? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I could
You have
just
to drink it.
All right,
Seeing you own it. Seeing you made it.
Yeah, this is one of them was Bushmills.
I think it's that one.
Will we?
That
Can't
one
actually
is-
say the
it's
words.
that one
Oh,
because
that
I
one?
tasted.
Well, that was we didn't really.
You didn't do the game properly. He's fucked it up.
Sorry.
Listen, I put a lot of 10 getting these 4 whiskies in, and you just don't give a fuck.
Well, the bottom line is I know more about whiskey than I thought I did.
Yeah, well, I seen your face straight away. At the first one and the second one, you look kind of worried. You're like, fuck, what's going to go on?
These
here?
all smell the same.
And then what's this?
Well, you may as well drink it.
Right, fuck it. At least it's a lake coloured one.
I drank one.
Which I'm right.
He's done. I'm scared.
Salute.
You not drinking? No. You haven't been sucked into this.
Do you do the like? I did wine like you can taste notes.
Yeah.
I thought it was
notes.
I know what one that was, but I want it's not getting free promotion.
Yeah. I can definitely tell certain, certainly different between Scotch, bourbons, Irish whiskies, and
I'm
Japanese.
gonna do notes on this.
Within them, I probably wouldn't have as refined palate as some people would.
Yeah.
Like some people, it's just like wine. Some people really, really
Yeah.
I
I'm
would
not saying
get.
too much. Like what big wine drinker here. But
Right,
go
let's
ahead,
say
sir.
we know notes. I turned this off before listening to this on the podcast because I wanted to do this myself. So let's go for the notes.
What notes?
How do you do it? Is it just like the wine?
How do you do notes?
Yeah, notes. It's like, I mean, if I had a hat, we could do a carol singing. Take down notes. That's a fucking A4 pad.
I ain't gonna say.
It's not that good.
Do you have to swirl it in your mouth?
Hold on.
Fuck, man, you're asking the wrong person. I mean, you're asking the right person. First of all, you have to hold the glass like this. No, I'm joking.
I ain't gonna say it's whiskey.
So yeah, I mean,
enough.
just like wine, of course. Yeah, you do wanna. I hate doing this. I'll tell you why. I really.
Haven't a clue.
Just like whiskey.
trying to word that much differently. I do know what I'm talking about, but there's guys who do this professionally.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to do a
Yes.
very professional thing
Yeah,
about
fuck
it.
it, we're
so like,
there.
you
We're on a
give it a
podcast,
wee
there's no-
stick. They talk about the legs. Do you know what I mean? You've heard that
legs.
terminology before, So you hold it up and you see the way along the side of the glass, and like
Yeah.
I think oily residue, but they call it legs. Of course,
You're right.
residue.
Yeah, I'm getting. It's making cask off.
Yeah. Yeah. Just reading the label here. Yeah, if you put up the one nostril, and say if you like breathing with your mouth open. I think so.
This is sad.
Is this a setup? I totally never. I could have done totally. If you put one finger in your ear, you'll hear the notes better.
I get a little.
Yeah, that's it. One eye closed.
Feeling like check out. Sommer channel ball. Sommer gossip. No, definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Jamaican rum cast.
Well, it's great anyway, that's all I know. Right, so at the end of every podcast, we'll play a wee game where it's blank
Bad Dragon Claw or
or
Smaggle.
or smack
Alright.
it. And we're going to give you 3 people here, right?
Yep.
So we're going to give you tattoos here. We'll give you Craig Kelly. We'll give you who else?
What, 3 tattoos?
Oh no, not the tattoos. 3 people.
You would just launch a podcast and start a turf war.
Jamie Dornan.
Jamie
Jimmy
Dornan.
Dornan, yep. And one more who was spoke about here. You know, we're gonna have to just throw out Helen.
I'm sort of screwed now because I'm
You're gonna
friends
see
with
both of them.
Craig and Helen.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You're gonna have to punch.
I'm gonna
them.
have to do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a Tom Smith.
No, you can't do the Tom Smith.
And Oprah Winfrey. You're getting champion. You're getting champion. You're all getting champion. I simply can't.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know Jamie Dornan, obviously.
So he's
so
getting
fuck him.
He's getting blanked and smacked.
Yeah, definitely Craig and Helen, like I definitely couldn't say a bad word about them. So I have to.
Yeah, both legends.
What I meant to do? A pint?
A Dragon Claw.
Yeah, they're all getting Dragon Claw.
Yeah. Dragon Claw
Sounds
for
a bit-
everyone.
Sounds a bit of a cop out, but it's not in my nature to.
Well,
you know.
thank you for coming. It's been
Oh, my pleasure.
great having you. Great guest. Great legend of Belfast. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Make sure to subscribe and see us next week for episode 17.
Peace.